Let me show you how to make this easy 5-minute Christmas wreath. You're going to need a red and a green yarn. I'm using impeccable acrylic. This is size 4 medium, and you're also going to need a size 5mm hook. So you can use any ring. This is a hair elastic, which I'm going to use. This is a bracelet, mason jar. You can take the ring off like a bottle, or you can take it off like a Gatorade. I'm going to be using a hairband, and we're going to take our green yarn and we're going to pinch off an eye. So I want a long tail because I want to make a bow from it. So I gave myself about almost a foot of a tail. I'm going to pinch my yarn there. Okay. Take my crochet hook, insert it into the ring like that, and into that little hook that I had, and I'm going to pull right through both of them. I'm going to hold the tail end and the actual yarn. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through, and that will secure it on the ring. So now I'm going to just let my tail loose. I'm going to pick up my yarn and I'm going to chain 2. So it's 1, 2, and now I'm going to do a double crochet stitch all the way along. So to do a double crochet, you simple yarn over, insert it around the ring or into the ring, yarn over, pull through. You should have 3 on, yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 2 on, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. So that's a double crochet. So you want to keep doing that all the way around, making sure that it's nicely tight. So yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. So yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, pull through, 3 on, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 on, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. So keep doing this double crochet until you get to the very end. Then I'll show you how to join it up. As you're crocheting, you'll see that it tries to turn up on you. So all you have to do is push it back. So pull your rings back. See, like that, they should all be tight. So keep pushing them back as you're crocheting. So as you're coming near the end, make sure you push everything so everything is tight. And now we're just going to slip stitch to join, and we're going to do it on top of our last stitch. So remember where we did the chain 2? So there's the very first stitch at the very top. That's where we want to slip stitch to join. Over the V, yarn over, pull through both. There we go. And now we're going to take a bit of a tail and cut our yarn. Now to finish this, we still have to do one more. So we have to yarn over and pull through. So now that completes our circle. So there's our wreath. And there we have our 2 ends now. See, we just want to make them even. So we're just going to cut this one to match that one. So now as you can see, the one at the top is here, but the one from the bottom where we started is down below. So we want to bring it up here. And the way to do that is just take your crochet needle, or if you don't have a crochet needle, take your hook or a smaller size hook, which I just happen to have right here. So you want to start from the top and go over 2, always over 2, never over 1. Just hook it on and you pull, pull, and it just feeds through. Go. So we're almost there. You got one more. So again, I'll take it from the top. I'll go over the V. And I'll hook it. Notice I'm always hooking downwards. So there we go. Now we have one on each side, and it's going to be perfect. Now we can go ahead and put a knot in there. So you can do your traditional knot like this, or how, just like you do the shoelaces, you can tie it like this. And one more time like that, just like a shoelace, or you can take this and put a slip knot by wrapping it around your one finger take this end now, remove your finger, and you just insert those two in like that, and then pull. Kind of feed it up so it's very close to the edge, and then just pull as tight as you can, and then just trim off the top. Now if this little frilly bothers you, you can just take some wax and just with the wax. So the next step is taking our red yarn and cutting two identical, this is about 2.5 feet long. So now what we want to do is we want to find the beginning, which is right here, and we want to insert our crochet hook. So if you look at this, you'll see there's all the spaces in between our stitches. So you can see stitch, space, stitch, space, stitch, space, right, stitch, space. So in here is where we want to crochet. Okay, so let's start there, and we're going to insert our crochet hook through there, working and you're working back and forth. So we're going to give ourselves a tail always, so about, say about this much tail. Okay, so let's pinch off an eye. Remember, you're going over 2 and we're pulling through. Okay, so this is the tricky part. We want to only pull through some of it, not all of it. So we pull it through, and this is our tail. Okay, so we want to hold our tail just to get it started with our thumb so it doesn't pull through. And we want to insert a crochet hook through this little next little space. So I look through here, there it is. Put my crochet hook through here. I hook my yarn, holding the tail with my fingers, and I pull it through. And if you get one on, that's okay. So now into the next space, I go behind. I'm turning my work back and forth. Makes it easier. And again, I'm going to hold my tail just because I know it makes it easier. So when you're inserting and hooking, it's easier if you hook it like that. So you want to bring it up high, hook it, point it downwards and pull, and then it just pulls easy. So there. So you want to keep doing this in between each, all the way till you get to the end. Just back and forth. Okay, so at this point, all you have to do is make a bow. Tie the first ones together, do another one so they don't come apart, like that. Cut it. And then just do a little single bow tie.